think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fields. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's Williams to return. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Number 6 yards left on 2nd down. Fields toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Fields. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Ben Mason with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. Fields on 1st down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Another try after the first down sack. Fields punches with a catch over the middle. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, they go Montgomery. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 50, here's Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one is incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Back to throw, Fields. Rolling to his right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. On the return. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Here's Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And here we go on 4th down, Fields. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Throwing after the interception. Fields over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it would. Von Miller in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he... On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 19. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench? I want to stand.
Throwing after the interception. Fields. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball. And